This is Ron Janish. The purpose of this program is to educate computer programmers and perhaps give a few people an idea about the basics of how to draw median lines. In all probability, I'm going to pick points that are not the correct points to draw them from, but I'm really going to do what I can to illustrate for a computer programmer, for example, how to know that you're correctly putting in the code for the lines. Okay, let's say first of all, let's start with median lines. Let's say you take this bar here low, this bar here high, and this bar here low, and then this here is the median line, the line in the middle. This is a parallel, this is a parallel, also known as MLH lines. This line here is a warning line, this line here is a warning line. Warning lines are equidistant and parallel to the median line, as is the MLH. Okay, then there's something called an SH. SH is a sliding parallel. Sliding parallel is always parallel to the median line. So for example, from this high here, you might draw an SH, and from this high here, you might draw an SH. Your program needs to have the ability to draw median lines and other coarse lines from the open, high, lower, close at the user's choice. There are median lines that are drawn using the closes. There are other lines drawn using the closes. The user needs to have that choice. Open, high, lower, close. Okay. Now, so that's your median line set. Then there's something they call the modified shift. Modified shift, take 3 points, low, high, low, for example, and with the modified shift lines, you get also you draw the lines with 3 points, low, high, low, and you get you simply take a line that goes from point 1 and point 3, and then find the midpoint between point 2 and point 3 and draw all 3 lines parallel, and then you have warning lines again and SHs and all that good stuff. Okay, real easy. Let's focus on action reaction lines. Okay, let's say you take the low and the high. Take 2 points, open, high, lower, close at the user's discretion. And then you take another point, let's say a low here. And the user needs to have the ability to draw equidistant parallels. Okay, probably 3, 4, 5 of them automatically. The user, that's what I call the profit ladder. There's another way of drawing the action reaction lines, and that's the old-fashioned standard way, where you pick 3 or 4 different, or 5, or whatever, 6 different action points, and once again, open, high, lower, close. And what happens is from those action points, normally the computer should draw the action line over here and then the reaction line into the future. And if you take the low here, the high here, and then the low here, this action point, from here, you notice that the distance from this point here to the center line is the same as the distance from the center line to the reaction point. That's all there is to it. The real gift comes in knowing how to use the lines, how to pick the proper points to draw them from, and things like that. By the way, the information that's on the web right now, the free stuff out there, from what I have seen, is absolutely blatantly in contradiction to what I learned from Dr. Andrews in some cases, not all cases, but in some cases, and I even have him on video saying certain things about what's reliable and what isn't, and it's also in contradiction to my experience. So if you use any of the rules or concepts that are out there that people have posted, they claim to be Andrews or something like that, unless it's an original Andrews document, you know, the kind that's really hard to read, I would not necessarily count on its accuracy, that that's something he said, right? So, you know, anyway, except for stuff from me, of course, because I'll tell you what's mine and what is my interpretation and what's his. So I thank you for your time. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you really shouldn't, give me a buzz, or you may contact me at support@andrewscourse.com. Thank you.